So when your child has a cold, do you keep them home from school and from their activities or not?
Well, if they're having a fever, then you should keep them home. We generally like to have them fever-free for 24 hours before they can go back to school.
Okay.
Even if they don't have a fever and they're just, like you said, if they're just kind of laying around and not drinking, then I would keep them home then just so they can get rest and you can make sure they're drinking fluids and just keep an eye on them. So it just depends on their symptoms and how bad they are.
Okay. How infectious do kids get when they have a cold? I mean, you see kids with runny noses all the time. So when your child has a cold, do you keep them home so you don't spread the infection around, or do you just let them go and, take them to the birthday parties and all that?
Well, that's a judgment call in a lot of cases. It depends on how sick they are and how bad they are.
Okay.
If they're not having a fever, then, technically they can be in school or in daycare if they're not having a fever. Because if we kept everyone that has a cold home, then we'd all be sitting at home like half the time, for every runny nose or cough. So the best thing to do if they have mild symptoms is to just teach them to take proper precautions, like make sure they're washing their hands. If they're sneezing or coughing, to cover their mouths so they're not spreading the virus to other people. And just taking extra precautions like cleaning surfaces, things like that, so they're not spreading the virus to other people.
Okay.
But they can, if they're having just mild cold symptoms and are otherwise acting okay, they can still go to school, but you should take some of these precautions so they're not spreading the virus to other people.